Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Bible Talk from the Green Room. It's Saturday. We're in Journey of a Lifetime. We are in our 43rd lesson. This week, we're going to be talking about the book of James. We're getting close to the end of the New Testament here and the end of our study. James is the first in a group of the New Testament letters called general epistles. You got James and Jude, and then you got First and Second Peter and the three little Johns there. Author of the book is James here. There's three different Jameses in the Bible there, but James, a half brother of Jesus, is the one that is being given credit to author this book. James' letter is a protest against hypocrisy. His whole point is salvation by faith results in holy living, and a faith that does not produce works will not save, according to James in chapter 1, verse 22 there. This book is broken down into three sections. He encourages pure Christian conduct in chapter 1. Chapter 2, he warns against various sins in 2, 3, and 4. And then in 5, he encourages Christians to perform duties there. So it kind of goes through, like I said, it encourages, it's written to the 12 tribes, Jews that were outside of Palestine that were scattered about there. Chapter 1, I really like, he talks about testing, and that testing helps us develop patience and maturity. I love how Francis Chan gives an example of silver being heated, and as it's heated, the impurities rise to the top and you move them out of the way, and you continue to heat it. Impurities rise up and you scoop them off and filter them off. And at the end, you can see your reflection in the silver. And he gives an example of that. That's what trials and challenges do to us, that they test us, but they make us more pure. Because Christians, as they go through life, at the end when Jesus returns, will be made perfect and sinless and like Jesus. And that's kind of what the example is, that as these impurities come and they're removed from our lives, we're being made more like Jesus, and we'll see Jesus in our reflection there. It's a great book. It talks about the power of the tongue. It talks about how a rudder on a boat is small, but it can move it. It talks about how sparks can start great fire. And it talks about how the tongue can be a deadly poison there. And then it encourages us in our Christian duties, and talks a little bit about, being rich and using that as a false security there. A great book. It's one of the first books I ever studied all the way through as a Christian. I've probably got 4 notebooks here and 3 or 4 reference books that I enjoy. I encourage you, if you've never done a full book Bible study, jump into James. There's a lot of resources out there. I really, really like the Warren Wiersbe studies here. This one's called Be Mature. It's a look at James there. It's, I don't know, about 180 pages there, but lots of breakdown, discussion, background, lots of good information there, and some questions to prompt you to dig a little deeper and spend time in prayer and in study. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, keep mental health a priority every day, at home, at work, and in the community. I love you all, and we'll talk to you next time.